Check, 1, 2. Check. Okay, that's gonna work. Okay, great.
I think it raises a bar for anybody who's creative when you walk into
Mute.
a place of great history.
1, 2, 1, 2, check.
And you feel it when you walk into the building. Let's see who's recorded here in these walls, on these microphones, on these floors. Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Judy Garland, Beatles, Elvis, Everly Brothers.
Check.
Yeah, there's history, there's magic in these hallways, in this room. There's energy. I mean, you know, making music is human energy, vibration. So I really believe these studios, the way the staff, everything that's connected here has an energy that brings out your best. And we made great music here with Mina. This is the second time we're here, so. Hello, hello.
Lisa!
Hi!
How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
Mina.
Coming back to Capitol Records for the second time was really exciting. And I try not to focus too much on who else had sung there before because I'm nothing compared to these people. Who am I? I was just so grateful that I was able to make great music with great people and such a great surrounding. And I just tried to stay focused on my job. And that was fun.
This is a place where we can hear critical listening, right?
Perfect.
Like everything,
Exactly.
the entire spectrum is there.
Okay.
Let's listen, we'll
Yeah.
make our little notes. There is a spirit when you sang there with the orchestra.
I know,
that
you
is-
don't want to redo
There's
everything.
a deep emotion there.
I hear you, and then
so-
I'm more proud of myself too to really say, look, I've done this.
Exactly.
And this isn't, you know, these are my little touch-ups.
Okay.
If we have to do them, then we will.
Perfect.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
if we can leave it.
You got it. Cool.
Okay.
Come on in. So where we are right now is at the tail end of the project. We're doing the fine tuning. This is Mina's and all of us the last chance to hear the music and really go through with a fine-tuned comb exactly if there's any areas that we can try to improve, and what better environment to come and try to improve something than Capitol Studios.
Well, I think one of the neatest things was this last recording at Capitol Records. We all got to hear the songs close to completed, to finished. My vocals were finished, the orchestrations were finished. Mark played them back through the speakers, and it was just an incredible experience.
Everyone is sort of doing their part, and Mina is very open to having their help. And so it's really, you know, I call it hashtag Team Mina. And we all kind of fulfill our roles, making Team Mina the best team it can be.
Look, kick then.
What did you do? You almost already fixed it, Mark.
I had this artist named Mina. She went to
No,
prom.
really.
She sang in front of the Czech Philharmonic and kicked some ass. That's what I say.
I think you fixed
You don't
it.
have to- you
There's
didn't
just a
take any
few
notes, did you?
places I feel
I know.
like there are really only a few. I felt like there were
There's
so many more when I
magic
listened at home.
there.
I think you just did something again,
Not at all.
Carlos.
It sounds good, and I'm glad that it's all come together. You know, everybody here cares greatly, so, you know, we all have a lot at stake here. So we put our heart and souls into it.
So this, I was happy about how this sounded. I really was. Let me just ask you though, and it was very moving for me, but also fun because it's never done till it's done, and I always want to make changes and I want to make things perfect. Is there any way? It feels like the tempo is even slower. Is there any way to make it any faster? We can't do that. So we're able to fine tune the songs even more. I made a few corrections that I wanted to think about. Now, it might be hard to just jump in and do it, so I'm happy to sing this phrase. You don't have to take
In
it.
context.
Right, exactly, because then I can be in the moment. I can really be feeling it. If I can't express myself. I can't just sing Moon suddenly. I loved the actual act of recording. The recording process was so exciting for me because these are very personal songs for me. And when you're recording, it's a very intimate experience. You're just sealed off in this little booth. No one's really watching you. Everyone I was surrounded with were my team members. So it was very private. So I was very relaxed and really able to let go and do my best vocal. And then if there was something that I didn't like, I could correct. So what are we gonna do?
I'd like, if there's something you want to fix on the orchestra one, let's fix it while we're here. Because we
Okay.
always have that if we want to use that.
Okay, I guess that's what we could do. A little bit of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Today was for her to do some tweaks on some basic mixes before we finalize those mixes, to re-record some vocals.
So here, if I can really hear my sound, I think I could make it even prettier and sweeter and lighter.
Great. So let's get that right balance for you so that you hear it just.
exactly.
We're just going through and taking our time, and Mina's trying to perfect her vocals. And perfect, I mean just with her energy. You know, there's some areas that we were able to improve upon, and there were some areas in the music listening back that they actually were better than we even imagined them.
Love it.
Was that better? Yeah. Because I just opted out and I did the Journey. It's just this close.
Perfect.
So, and it takes time. You can't be objective to music right after you make it. There's like a period where it kind of has to like, you almost forget about it and you come back to it and you hear it like a listener does, like for the first time. And that's where you can do your most critical thinking. It's like when you've heard it 100 times, you lose your sight, you know, on where you are in the process.
All right, that definitely sounds like we don't have to do it again.
I agree. Yeah. Hashtag Team Mina.
Or at least it's like, let's get on to the next one.
She's a modest lady. She's a very talented lady, and it as I said, it was just a growing process for her to really. Today you saw her when she was rehearsing that new song that Ben brought to her attention.
I always know that Ben has some songs around the corner for me, and that he can throw me a song and we can work together, and within minutes we'll come up with something great.
You're saying Wonderful World, Wonderful You, that's him. You can shuffle him with millions. Is that what you're saying? Let's come with Mina. Over here.
Sure, let's do it once because we've never done it. Our last Capitol session, we had one piece that we were just having fun with. That's Him is the name of it. Okay. Now you know. Because he understands me and I love working with him and I appreciate his talent and his sense of humor that he actually portrays in his music. I can appreciate the subtleties and the little things he does, which make me laugh.
I'm having trouble finding it too. Hold on. Oh yeah, the way. Go ahead.
And enjoy the music and also bring my voice to a better level.
And they were just having fun. That's what music is about.
Yeah.
I know.
That's just the whole opening.
It's just pure joy when two creative musical great minds are dancing, interacting, and letting their souls joyously come out, raw and unfiltered. That's how all the best music has been made. It's magic.
That's gonna be fun.
When we're working together, there's an openness and a kindness that makes the music sound even better than it would.
We had a lot of fun just enjoying the piece and playing around with it. I mean, this is just, I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but it's just for fun.
Yeah, we probably have too many songs anyway,
know.
but
Something's
still
gonna have
pretty
to give. But it's been just a real joy and a blessing to be able to work with people at this level to really enjoy what they do.
We've helped her so much along in this process, and now she's exceeded everybody's expectations. She's got a great future, and she's meant to be doing this.
And we're kind of looking forward to the next one.